Yo, Jinx, what's up? Yeah, this is the new one. This is E Frontier. No, this is the new game they're working on. Yeah, it's a survival MMO. It's a EVE Online like hardcore survival. Hey, Hangry, what's up, dude? Uh, thing I'm finding a little weird is like, yeah, bullshit out of these smart storage things. Like I can't with the portables, which is unfortunate. No, no, I have not been playing. Um, '86 different blueprints, dude. It's fucking wild. Like literally the same ship that I have right now. Sweet. It is a little different. Is it? It's, oh damn, Soldier, what's up, man? Holy shit, you're on ham, buddy. Thank you, my guy. What's up? Firepower over hull strength. Okay. Why don't we make some more ships? Let's do that. What do I need for a hangar? Let's put a hangar. I'm just gonna base build. Fuck it. I need 2 building foam. This is Eve Frontier. This is the new game by the Eve Online devs, which is a like if you took Eve Online but you turn it into like a hardcore space survival MMO. That's sort of what this is. This is an alpha, so if it looks a little rough around the edges, is because it very much is. Um, I'm still trying to like wrap my head around it. Uh, yeah, one's a space opera MMO. This is a survival game. That's the biggest difference. Uh, so like base building is a core feature of this one. No, no, brand new ships, brand new. We're not even in New Eden. We're in a place called the Frontier in this one. There's speculation that it might be like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be like similarities and like homages, but there's no like you're not going to be flying like a cormorant or anything like that. Uh, hey, Rory, what's up? Oh, there's PvP, brother. This whole game is nullsec. You know, there's like high security space and low security space in EVE Online. This whole game is 0.0. Yeah, it's anything goes. There's no Concord. There's nothing. Hey, there's a player right there. Let's go kill him. No, I'm just kidding. Oh shit, I brought fuel with me. I'll just park up. That's fine. Yeah, there's actually fuel and heat in this game, though, so you got more advantage on your ship than you do in EVE. This is a completely different ship. None of the ships from EVE are in this game. This is called a Reflex. This is currently in alpha. No idea. Lock, this is Eve Frontier. Oh no, why not? Yeah, they're actually doing a free trial right now, I think, for like 10 days or something. Check your spam folder, dude. Sometimes it might go to junk or spam. Hey, got you, bro. I got you. Thanks for the call, bro. So many mining runs, dude. Actually, let me see something. Was the assembler that could maybe make a new cargo container? Cargo grid 3. Fuck yeah. Oh, easy. This is the ship, right? So I can. I'll at your boy. Wait, no. Cargo grid 5? 6? That's a lot. That's a lot. I want it though. Alright, time to farm a lot of reinforced alloys. Is this smart storage not showing up? That's what I'm gonna fucking get. $69? What are you talking about? It's 40. Looking at a different edition? Oh, well, I see. Get that dollar. Dollar bill. Fucking bug is still happening, dude. Give me 1 second. Yeah, this is the new Eve they're working on, Shadow. This is Eve Frontier. God, my Afterburner's been running the whole fucking time, dude. Holy shit, my turret is actually targeting him. I don't want to do that, dude. Shoot the Porkwalker. Yeah, this is Eve Frontier, Monty. This is the new Eve they've been working on. just take this dude's shit? Wait, can I really just take that? There's no way, right? Oh, okay, yeah, that item's not yours to take. Okay, so you'd have to completely dismantle it. That's good to know. Eve Frontier. Hey, thanks, Monty. Holy shit. Yeah, Z Frontier. I think I completely misunderstood how the printers work. So does the printer pull from... Oh, hold on. What? It only pulls from portable. A little bit, Robert. A little bit. Let's see if I can set it up. Yeah, this is Eve Frontier, Scott. This is the new Eve game they're working on. Like the only fucking game I've ever played that I need to have Quad or Chat GPT open in another tab just to help me hack it. It's freaking goofy. Open the Kiri using in console debug blocked bug. This is the new one. This is the new one. This is Frontier. They are currently doing a free trial right now, and you can buy founder access. It starts at $40, and you can play as long as you want up until the game's launch. Yeah, I'm loving it. So much mining in this game right now, though. Yo, Sterling, what's up? Welcome back, dude. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. How you been? Okay, so this printer doesn't fucking pull from the smart storage unit. It only pulls from portable. Why? It's online. It's energy state. Yep. Yep. Solar. Yep. So fucking confused. Nice, man. You liking the new job? Yeah, I'm just trying to figure this game out. It's an alpha, so I don't know how much of like the shit I'm trying to figure out actually like isn't working, and how much of it is working. So I'm just kind of stuck in figuring it out, dude. It's only portable storage. What the fuck is the point of the smart storage unit then? Hold on. Other... Yeah, it's got some things that definitely need some work. Wait, did you figure this out though, Tyrus? Like, hell yeah, dude, have fun. It's pretty brutal though. Just a heads up. Um, did you fuck with the smart storage unit at all? I'm trying to figure this out of like storage. This is what I have, right? Smart storage unit S. Yeah, small programmable unit. Great. And then when you like interact with the printer and shit, why can't I pull things from the smart storage unit? I need to ask again. Just keep spamming chat. Spam it like every fucking chat channel I can find. Blow up the developers Discord. Yeah, it's just portable, 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 portable. Yeah, it did, but it's an alpha, so Google does not know. Pretty fucking smart unit, is it? Jeeves is dead. Jeeves has been dead for a hot minute. Smart storage unit doesn't. Everybody's fucking asking questions. Sorry, whatever. Um. Confused. What happens if I offline it? I'd still take. So I can take shit out. Can I push it back in? No. Okay. So you can take stuff out, but you can't put it. It's like that. Yes, sir, Jake. This is the new one. This is Eve Frontier. Uh, Biggest difference is one is like Eve is like a space opera, and this is a survival game. Oh, double the shit. Common, metal. There we go. That's awesome. That dude's probably super happy. Yes, it is, Johns. Well, thanks for the reminder. I got to do a Stellaris stream soon. I'm a total noob of that game. Oh, CJ, thanks for the follow, dude. I think I have the first Sins. Let me check. I have the other one, Solar Empire. No, shit, I don't. I don't have Sins of a Solar Empire on my Steam account. But guess what? It is $8 right now on Steam, so I'm gonna snag that. I was thinking of Homeworld. Yes, it does. Yeah, Eve does still have a solid player base. This is the new Eve, by the way, though. This is Eve Frontier. It's currently in alpha. Oh, yeah. Sins of a Solar Empire is now there. Solar Empire. Yeah, I got one. I'm gonna hold off a bit. I've got enough games, bro. Just fucking July alone is gonna be whack as shit for gaming. I don't want to do that thing where I fucking buy like 16 different Steam games and then I never play them. There's too many games, dude. I am really curious about this. I just need to wrap my head around it. And obviously, like it's still, I think it's probably like a year to a year and a half out of launch, maybe even longer, because CCP they take their time. So because they're gonna have multiple wipes of this to test, and to add more stuff. And hey, Guru, thanks for the follow, dude. Yeah, they only just lifted the NDA like not even a month ago. It's been like 3 weeks. I just need to figure out how the fuck these smart storage units work, bro. Like, everything is saying that it's supposed to be automated, but it's not pulling shit. Yeah, this is the new Eve. This is Eve Frontier. This is the one that's currently in alpha. Yeah, you want to see the map, Sterling? So Eve has... Well, let me show you a comparison. This will be fun. This will be fun. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up Eve, and I'm gonna pull up Eve's, I'm gonna pull up Eve's fucking... Oh, that's those things we're watching. Hold on. Snag sample real quick, because this shit's free. Let's already have it. I already have it. Lol, whoops. So printer. So, what I understand, these smart storage units are supposed to be linked to these printers. It should just be able to print shit. There's nothing here. Strange. Alright, anyway. So Eve. Yeah, Eve's a great game, Guru. Never thought I'd say this, but I feel like I'd rather go, or not rather, I'll go play Eve when I want to decompress from this shit. This is still just like throwing me for a loop. It's got fuel. And generating energy. Oh, it's got an update. Oops. Update the game then. How will build my ass? Come on. Oh, I mean, I will say this though, Jeff. Like once you wrap your head around it and you really just take it at your own pace, it's such a fucking incredible game. There really is nothing else like it on the market. I keep saying incompatible build. So if this doesn't work, I'll just show you the map. I'll stop like dancing around it. Update. Update. Yeah. Oh, there's so many, so many. This is Eve Frontier. This is the new Eve that is currently in development. All right, one last try. There it is. It's installing update. Sweet. Um, don't know why this isn't working though. Don't really want to. Maybe if I offline it and then I bring it back. Oh, shit. All right, let me show you this. This is Eve Frontier. So Sterling, this is Eve, right? Right here. God, he looks like such a douche. I love it. Nailed the vibe.
Skill training completed.
So this is the map in Eve Online. If we open it up, I think there's around 700-800 star systems. That's the full game map, right? These lines are the stargates and all that fun stuff. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and you just buy into it. That's 700-800, and then if we open up Frontier, where I am. This is the Frontier map. They're going to launch with over 120,000 star systems. And a lot of them are, we have to build the stargates outside of all these ones that are already connected. So just like for comparison, dude, the density is fucking crazy. Like, I know, right? So like that, yeah, that's big, right? That's pretty intimidating. That's a lot of solar systems with planets, and a lot of stuff. And then like, what the fuck? Like, and I'm pretty sure this isn't even the fully rendered map. Yeah, this right here. The coolest thing about this is these three highly dense areas right here. Those are three supermassive black holes that rotate around each other. They're called the trinary, and because of their interactions, they change like the nature or sort of the qualities of space, so that like it's never dynamic. It's never static. It's always dynamic. Maybe I'll go back and play some of this after. We'll get back into it. Okay, yeah, I do not understand how these smart storage units work right now, dude. It's like, it's all in here. Yeah, I can't fuck it. It says behavior. What do you mean behavior, bro? It's just holding it. Yeah, it's incredible. It's pretty insane. And assembly, that's just, I'm just gonna fucking go mine and build stuff. That's all I'm gonna do. Refinery, shipyard, port refinery. What was it even building, dude? Probably just more building foam. Hey, what's up, man? Don't. Yeah, I need carbon weave. Refinery. I just need so much carbon. I need to build a better mining laser and a better hull. Or a better cargo container, that's what I need. Six. I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, there's this game's got a lot of crazy ideas, if I'm being honest. One of their biggest, nuttiest ideas is oh shit, sorry, one sec. Metal and water ice. One of their craziest ideas is they have fully open sourced the engine that this game runs on, the Carbon engine, and I guess as well as Eve. And in time, they want this entire game to exist on chain and to be completely decentralized. And one of the reasons they want that is because what they're going for is essentially a fully live modded MMO where the players get to shape it. So even more so than Eve, they want to give us like the tools for creating the game that we want to play, and as long as it obeys the rules that are sort of hard coded into like the universe, you can hack it and chop it and mod it and make modules that do shit that the devs didn't even think about, or stargates that have unique properties, or ships that perform in different ways, so long as it obeys like the actual kind of rules of, like, let's say for example, like thermodynamics, right? Like if you have something, if you slap a you can't slap like a Titan class thruster on a shuttle. It's just not going to happen. Just like it doesn't, like it needs like the appropriate mass to sustain it. But outside of that, you're chilling. Yeah, it's like one of the only projects I've seen in a while where I was like, it's ridiculously ambitious, and it's got some. If they pull it off, it. Oh, am I loading? Oh, nice. Uh, it could be something incredibly unique. How you been, Centimeter? What you up to, my guy? Exactly. Except it'll probably be called something else because the ships are completely different. The lore in this game is you wake up 10,000 years. You're essentially like a human consciousness inside of like a shell, like of a body, like a what's it, kind of like a clone. Um, and you wake up in a dead universe and you have to rebuild it. I'll probably be on all day, dude. This is probably going to be what I'm going to be doing, honestly. Low impact, chill day. Yeah, Eve Online is free to play. This is the new Eve they're working on. This is called Eve Frontier. This is, I think, currently having a free trial right now. If you go to evefrontier.com, you can check it out. Sounds good, brother. Have a good rest of your day, homie. Good to see you back. Um, no, it is. We don't know. We don't know where it's set. Um, this could be directly tied into New Eden. This could be Jeff next to the ball, dude. This could be in the far future. This could be in the far past. It could be an alternate universe. All we know is it's connected to Eve, but we don't really know much about anything. Like, let me show you an example. Like, if you look up, let's see, look up the fitting to my ship. Undersized propulsion module. That's good. Show info. A lot of it's really, really obscure, right? So it's like the detail for this Corvette that I'm in. Created for efficient long-distance travel, records suggest the structure of this vessel has been repurposed numerous times as automated processes sought to adapt to an increasingly hostile environment. As a result, the original intention behind this hull design has been lost to the millennia, and data corruption has obscured even whether this design originates from a human or artificial mind. However, the data streams which led to this vessel's development have their origins in the K4T-Y region. And even that's a placeholder. So there's a lot of themes with like feralized drones and feralized AI, and like humans fucking around with transhumanism, kind of like the Jove or the Triglavians, and the implication is that things go horribly wrong and everybody just sort of went fucking crazy. But there's no like the Caldari, Nalente, and Minmatar and Amar. None of them are here. None of those empires exist here. Oops. But yeah, some pretty big core differences. Like, there's no overview. There's no overview in this game at all. Yeah, I feel you, Aaron. Hey, Ron. There's no overview whatsoever. This is as far as your camera goes out. You can't zoom out any further. And exactly. And if you zoom out any further, you can see stuff in like local space, but there's actually there's actual occlusion. So if people are hiding behind asteroids, you won't see them until you create a direct line of sight, and you can actually like block and evade behind structures. This is Eve Frontier, David. Build another. Actually, you know what? Oh, this is probably a better idea. Up to the dumper. Yeah, anytime, dude. Eve Frontier, Kyle. They are. It's called Vanguard. I'll show you. If you go to Steam, I played the alpha a while ago. It was really fun. Steam. Eve Vanguard. There it is, right here. This is their FPS they're working on.
Reborn. Fused from ancient technology, you are coveted by those who fight this war. Among the stars and on the ground, today's friend is tomorrow's enemy. You do not fear death. You adapt and return evolved. You are the master of your own destiny. You are Vanguard.
Vanguard. Yeah, Dust was a dope idea, and I don't know if they just took a bunch of Sony's money or some shit, but the fact that they put that in on PS3 was the stupidest fucking decision they could have made. That shit was on PC, it still would probably like be around. But like hard locking it to a fucking Sony console, it's like what the hell were they thinking? That puts her closer to the smart storage unit. Maybe that's the issue. Bump it. Bump it. Bump it. Oh. That elegant rotation. Yes. Yeah, fair enough. It's not for everybody. It doesn't fucking work. So can't be there. Bump it. Oh, I thought I was gonna drift around. That would be sick. Yeah, W, A, S, and D are not gonna move you around at all, Jeff. It's click to move only. If you press V, it's gonna put you in this kind of like mouse look, like crosshair thing. You can double click where you want to go. But yeah, it's much more about commanding a ship as opposed to piloting it, like manually. This is Eve Frontier. All right, is this gonna work? It's not gonna pull anything. Well, fuck. Okay. Yeah, PC only. Eve Frontier. So. Miega. Thanks for the follow, dude. We're gonna have peak floating gameplay, brother. Gotta figure out if anybody else knows how to fucking use these SSUs. Oh, we could. Oh, here. Okay, so they're gonna. I know what I need to do. I need to have at least like 2 or 3. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Yep. That's it. I need to have portables to move the shit from the SSUs into. I just need to organize some stuff. Cool. Mining, brother. I'm mining my little heart out. You start a conversation with a pilot? Oh yeah, there it is. Graham, this is Eve Frontier. This is the new Eve Online game they're working on. It's like a sister game to Eve Online. Oh no. Some dude used all of his fuel fucking jumping. Oh, he's stranded, rip. Yeah, anytime. This is Eve Frontier. This is the new Eve that they're working on in alpha right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Similar but not identical. Tesla, hello. Oh, it's so pretty, dude. I mean, look at that. Like the nebulas are just gorgeous. Yep. Also, it's also an MMO. Same kind of core concept as Eve. It's a single server for everybody, except it's sort of a hardcore survival. Ooh, an old Goonfleet bitter vet. Hell yeah, dude. Um, it does have some core differences. I would say it's ironically a little bit more beginner friendly, just because there's less in the game right now than there is in Eve. It's also on the premise of it's a survival game, so you build your base. You know, you have to. Um, there are no like established systems. Like the lore is you know you wake up after 10,000 years of stasis and you have to rebuild the galaxy. On the other hand, though, there's a lot more to manage. You know, your ships actually have fuel in this. They have heat. You can run out of fuel if you don't manage it, and you can find yourself stranded in a system, and then you know your only option is to really self-destruct. The map is, I think they're going for 120,000 star systems, where Eve has like 7,800. So the map is several orders of magnitude, much larger, and the whole game is nullsec. There is no high security space. There are no empires. There are no, you know, there's no Amar or Kaldari or anything like that. It's just, it's the frontier. You know what? Fuck. I'm full. Okay. Okay. Damn, that's wild. How about that dude? Yeah. Fucking Benghazi. Was he a journalist? Hey, anytime, Cram. No, I'm actually really digging it. I mean, it's definitely it's very much a, oh, fuck, I didn't online it. It's very, I mean, it's very much an alpha. So, stuff, stuff doesn't work, some stuff does work, some stuff works in really weird ways. That's not what I want, not the portable refinery, it's the big refinery. There it is. The games look so much smarter than you are. Don't sell yourself short. Yeah, very pretty. Very, very pretty. Yeah, yeah. This is the new one that they're working on. Cargo bay. I can't do this fucking 980 volume shit. Where is this thing? Cargo. Oh god. 104 carbon leaf. Fuck me. Better mining laser maybe then. Let's see. Small cutting laser. Is that medium cutting laser? Circuits carbon weave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It plays like Eve. Did he? Oh, okay. Small cutting laser. I'll do that. 5 and 10. It's an online, wouldn't it? No, 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 no. Fuck! I did that fucking thing again. Cancel, 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 cancel. Medium, not small. Medium. Thank you. Was it? Medium. Make a soundboard out of it. Be like a ASMR sensory overload soundboard for you. Dude, this game is like so fucking relaxing after all the other shit that I usually play. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm gonna go make myself some coffee and stay up till 6 a.m. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, thank you so much. That's lovely. Sounds good, dude. I'll be here. Are you still hiding little guys everywhere? And yes, no shit. Oh, I did see that. That was the for the funeral procession. Yeah, that was really cool, dude. Yeah, I saw that all over the subreddit. I need to get back into Eve like properly. I keep saying that, but I really do. I agree. I mean, I pop in and I just like fuck around a little bit every now and there. Um, just like run like solo missions and stuff, and I don't know, I've always loved the game. Oh my god, I'm still rocking the afterburner, dude. I gotta stop doing that. Yeah. Hey, what do you think about the freelance contract system from Legion? You a fan of it? I saw a lot of people bitching about it online, but honestly, it seemed like a good idea. Oh, are they? Is there actually shit happening in those sec? Oh, I know, bro. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing like with Destiny players and WoW players. I play all those games and I love them, but I've never met a more like miserable group of people than people who like really love even Destiny and WoW. It is what it is. But yeah, they bitch about it all the time. Yep, gotta cry, dude. Gotta show them how dedicated you are. Is that Astro? Oh, it's just wait, what? Is that rock like split in half? Or is that? Oh, it's two. It's two rocks. That's awesome. That's really fucking cool. Holy shit, that's nuts. I wonder if they're gonna have a CSM in this game. I wonder how that's gonna work out. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing how much of the Eve DNA we get in Frontier, you know? Yeah, I think it'd be stupid not to have it, honestly. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. All roads lead to mining, dude. I love it. I love it. They really were like, hey, you guys remember playing Eve at 03? Guess what, bitch? You're gonna do it all over again. Except you're gonna do it over 120,000 star systems. Hell yeah. Everybody's mining. Yeah, so this is as far out as you can go while keeping your camera in real space. And then the moment you go further, you enter this mode, which is the tack mode. So you can go this far out, but you're filtered in this kind of like black and white. So you see objects, but like you can't really rely on it for much other than that. And then if you go further out, you're in system view. I do this every time, dude. Yep, I just output myself. Hell yeah. Thank you. Wait, wait, wait. That is one thing that's really buggy with it right now is that transition between the cameras is that's the only time I've had this game crash actually. Oh shit, there's a tutorial? Stour. Steps. I hope the top comment, I hope y'all like mining. Yup. Yup. Oh, okay. This is the new Eve. This is Eve Frontier. No, not on this one. It's not. No, you don't use the function keys for your action bars. You use them for it's just one through. It's like standard MMO. One more minute. What's this thing make? Ah, crude extractor. There it is, right there. New generator, reinforce shield gen, armor plates. It's so much hard to beat the. Oh, ah, that color's rarity. No, it's more like a if you took Eve, if you took like the core of Eve and then you kind of filtered it through this like hardcore like survival MMO, that's what it is. So it's not gonna be connected to Eve like at all. Like you're not gonna I mean they might do like cross promotional stuff, but it's like Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2. It's probably like the closest comparison in terms of like, they're separate things. Fitting, fitting. Fuck, I need a refuge. So yeah, it's a lot of base building. It's a lot of resource gathering, logistics, systems, things like that. The biggest thing, and one of the things that a lot of people seems, from what I've seen, are misunderstanding is that this game uses blockchain technology in a couple of different ways. In one of the most easy to understand ways is instead of Plex or like a WoW token, what they have is an actual crypto token called the Eve token. So what that means is it's gonna function like Plex or the WoW token. That if you make enough Lux is this game's version of ISK. You can buy game time. We don't know what that's necessarily going to entail yet in terms of like what the game time offers, but it also means it works two ways instead of one, right? So like with Plex and the WoW token, like you can cash into the game, but you can't cash out of it. Here it works both ways. You could technically, if you made enough money doing whatever in this, you could cash out and go buy yourself like lunch or something with it. The other more interesting thing that they're doing with it is that let me show you something. Like if I open up this smart storage unit right here. Every one of these things that's in here is assigned an ID. So these things, these items in the game actually exist like on chain as like tokens. And so what that means is you can essentially program these smart storage units and printers and mods. You can basically live hack and live mod the game so long as it agrees with the sort of what they're calling digital physics, like the sort of core rules of the universe. So, like, one of the examples is you can't hack a module to be like a frigate tier one, gun shooting like a Titan's like doomsday weapon, so long as it obeys things like the law of thermodynamics. Like, it has to have enough mass and power and all that stuff to like actually, fund that. But outside of that, you could, in theory, have a dude who logs in and his entire like uh, job, so to speak. Hey, thanks for the follow, dude. His entire job is like he just sits there and like programs and live codes your tribes or your whatever they're calling the corporations in this game, your guns. So like modability is a very 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 big thing that they're going for. Obviously, it's still really early days, but like the concept is pretty fucking cool. They've talked about having having that modability extend to a bunch of different things inside of the game. So like you could create your own currencies, like regional currencies can be a thing. You can, if you don't like the way that a what's it called? Oh, son of a fucking bitch! I knew that. Um, if you don't like the way that your like organization is structured, you can, in theory, um, hack the actual organizational structure of your like corporation. Okay, I need a better ship. God damn it! All right, well, Fix that then. Wait, no. Can I just... Fuck. Yeah, give it a whirl. They are doing a they're doing a free trial right now. So if you go to efrontier.com, you can I think just play it for free. You don't have to buy in for the trial period. Thanks, man. Yeah, there. If you are interested in trying it, I can also give you a referral code. If you just DM me on TikTok, I don't know if that is. I don't know if you get anything out of that, or if I just get like brownie points with the devs or some shit. I don't know. You don't need the referral code though. You can just go online and oh look at that, Stasis Net more containers. Um, yeah, you can check it out for yourself and tell me what you think. Damn. Okay. No, I really just need to build that better. I need to build a better fucking ship. Okay. I'm gonna try the recurve. That thing fucking sounds cool, dude. And I need two nomad. Spooky dookie. Thank you. Yeah, I think what you get is something called grace, which is like you get I don't know, brownie points. I guess they might translate into like you get a skin or some shit like that. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'll toss you a code. Uh, no, here it is. Snowman program. Ah, I do need fossilized exotronics. Okay, how many of those do I have? I'm missing one. I need shit. I need six. Oh, good. Now we get to have some fun. This is really lucky. Got everything I needed. Holy shit. This is Eve Frontier. That looks so dope, dude. Yes, yes it is. This is the new one they're working on right now. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. Nice. How you finding it, man? Gotcha. 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 Do you like it more than OG Eve, or less, or roughly the same? Yeah, it is a very good change. No. So the cool thing about this game is that they don't seem to be going the skill route because it wouldn't really make much sense in terms of like what the fuck? Sorry, one second. It wouldn't really make much sense in terms of like a survival game. So I don't think they're gonna be doing skill books. Um, the idea right now is, you get all the different pieces of the thing you need and you put it together and you just boom, jump in and you're good to go. It'd be kind of ridiculous if like, you spend all this time surviving and it's like imagine playing Ark or Minecraft and it's like you get um you get fucking, up to some tier of like whatever it is. Oh, thanks for the little gift, man. You get to some like tier, and then it's like, oh, you gotta wait 2 months to use it. It's like, what the fuck? There are corps, yes. They're called tribes in this. They're a little pointless right now. Can't really do much with them, but they are in the game, and they will be fully fleshed out. What's that thing? That's a shipyard, right? 2 minutes to build a ship. They are unfinished. This is an alpha. Once again, I'm going to stress that right here on the top of the screen it says early development build. They just lifted the NDA on this. This game was under NDA for a while. It's not even been a month since they lifted the NDAs. This is a very, very, very early development build. The entire game is not finished. Yeah, dude, we should try both for sure. I'm definitely planning on making a tribe for like the stream homies and shit. Once there's a reason to have them. Right now, they're just kind of useless. Let's wait for the ship, and we're gonna check it out. Yeah, in case you needed to see unfinished graphics, look at that. That is a placeholder if I've ever seen one. Yeah, it's just Ghost Lemons. Yeah. See if it's a capital G or something. Nope, all lowercase. That's it right there, Ghost Lemons. Is this cost the same? No, this one's more. So much carbon. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like this game once it launches, it's definitely going to be easier to like onboard friends. 100%, 100%. Yeah, I mean you can play this solo, but I was just gonna say like it's gonna be way better to have communities and friends and people that can like just it's gonna be It's gonna force you to work together in like some really cool ways. Ship. Let's check out the recurve. Oh. Some ships. Not quite. Oh fuck, don't tell me it doesn't take D1. I didn't think about that. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna stay in the. We're staying in the reflex for a while. Whoops. It does not take the same fuel. Oopsie daisy. Take D2. The nice thing is, if you don't have fuel, you can still move around locally, like this. You're not literally shit out of luck. However, you can't use any modules, and you can't warp anywhere. Actually, let me see something. Can you even jump? Can I jump like here? All right, you can't warp without a fitted engine. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, they do look different. So, dum 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 dum. Let's. Okay. I'm a fucking idiot. How am I gonna fuel it if there's no engine? Dude, sometimes my own stupidity astounds me. It probably does take this fuel. I just didn't fit the fucking engine to it. Yikes. Boom! I'm a genius. Not really. I remember the engine. This is Eve Frontier. Let's see, we loaded with an asteroid mine first. Peak gameplay, dude. Oh, I think I'm just gonna strap 2 lasers on this thing and see how it goes. Maybe the cap can take it, maybe it can't. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I do play Eve. I mean, I really like the potential. It's just it's too early to tell. Like it's an alpha. There's a lot of stuff that needs ironing out. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like seems pretty obvious. It should work in one way, and it's just the functionality isn't there yet. So I mean, like, it's just too early to tell. I definitely plan on like properly feeling it out. Even during these cycles. It's just definitely going to be something that I think is only really going to improve with polish and feedback and all that kind of stuff. And they've been really good at it so far. They've been responding to a bunch of stuff. They're really active in their Discord. The patches already have been really really good. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes and like what it could look like. 5, 10, 15 years down the line. Yeah, I mean it's a super solid foundation for sure. I think it's just it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of crowd it attracts. It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of additional things in terms of like functionality or gameplay loops we can add to it. And what I'm curious to see is like if uh down the road we're gonna start to see a lot of the similarities of like yeah, this is Eve Frontier. This is Eve's sister game they're working on right now in alpha. I'm curious if we're gonna get to a point where some of the stuff that we've seen happen in Eve is gonna start happening here, where like if they want to keep the core gameplay loop, there's no pay to win in this, bro. If they keep the core gameplay loop like this, like, do they want is the idea that you're going to be constantly jumping from system to system, or is the idea that they eventually do want us to have sort of these, kind of like established civilizations and systems and networks and alliances and stuff? Like, I want to know kind of what kind of scale are they looking at it, if it's going to be something like you could essentially down the road, right, start to see like a high sec space approach, but that's almost carbon made. Holy shit, that's completely player made, as opposed to like the devs putting in a bunch of systems with Concord and shit like that. But if it's like automated and player built and player ran, so I mean I don't know. It's a really big question mark. So. See how it goes. Yeah, super pretty game. This is Eve Frontier, Nova. Yeah, the nebulas look very reminiscent. A lot of the stuff right now is very much placeholdery, but yeah, I mean, it looks like Eve, it plays like Eve, it's Eve. It's Eve if you filtered it through like a survival MMO, essentially. Stream might have to follow it a little bit, pick it up again tomorrow. So the biggest thing is the whole game is nullsec, and I can't really say apart from the crypto thing, because I think a lot of people don't understand just how the crypto is being utilized, because they think it's like using your GPU to like mine tokens or some shit. One of the biggest core differences is because of the way that they're making smart assemblies and smart units and like structures work is that it's essentially a live. It's a how would I phrase it? It's a live modded MMO. So the idea is that if you don't like a portion of the game's functionality, you can essentially hack it to the way that you wanted it to do whatever you want it to do, so long as it's not breaking like the core fundamental rules that they put into it. Yeah, the fact that everything is nullsec is crazy. The fact that there's occlusion, so like actual line of sight matters. Like you can't shoot through fucking asteroids or space stations like you can in Eve. The fact that there's no overview is awesome. Like everything is just information. Yeah, this is the new Eve though, Dugan. So it's a bit of a different one. The fact that like if your buddy flies in front of you and you're going full speed at some dude, if he gets between you, you're gonna smack him. It's not just gonna like filter through him. I think there's a lot of also fuel and heat. Actually having to manage fuel and heat on your ship is pretty sick. There's a lot of like core differences. I think that'll be really interesting to see how they play out. Some of the biggest things for me though is like they kind of effectively have killed blobbing and multi-boxing. I haven't really killed multi-boxing, but it's be a lot fucking harder to be a good multi-boxer in this than it is in Eve. I don't think they're doing skill training. So once you build the thing, you've just built it. And everything else is a giant question mark. But I mean, have you seen the map, dude? Because the map's fucking wild. It's over 120,000. Oh, it actually says outside fuel range now. That's fucking nice. And it says the fuel cost. That's so nice. So N+1, their idea for it is it's essentially, and I mean, all I've really fought right now is drones. So their idea for N+1 is that they want to reward manual kind of input over just blobbing. Now, how that actually plays out, I have no idea. I mean, N+1's always going to be a thing, just like in any kind of warfare, right? Like, if it's a bodies game, you're going to have, yes, it has to, and it's grown a lot. You're always, the numbers are going to have an advantage. The only thing I can really think of there is if they start to implement something where either through I know one of the things. So like one of the things you're talking about is that heat is a totally different game. Yeah, heat is a big factor, and one of the ways they've explained it is like if you have, let's say, a really really large presence somewhere in space, like your bases generate heat. They produce, like, you consume fuel to power your shit, and it radiates heat. That can attract, you're going to show up bigger or larger as a signature, and you're also going to attract not only players, but you're going to attract drones, like feral drones as well. But I don't know the details, and I'm sure it's still going to be like an issue. But blobbing essentially is more or less dead just because of occlusion and raycasting and line of sight. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Yeah, line of sight is fucking... That alone is nuts. Also, no overview. No overview is really fucking nice. DJ, thanks for the follow. Yeah, T. Yeah, a lot of the stuff they're using is a direct sort of port. Yeah, one of the biggest things that'll be interesting to see, in not just in terms of like solving M+1, but solving the whole problem that Eve has with like late stage capitalism simulator, right? Like it's the fact that in this map there's three supermassive black holes at the center of the map that rotate around each other, called the trinary, that are always changing the conditions of space, could lead to a situation where you're going to have people. Oh, this is E Frontier. It could lead to a situation where you're going to have corps or tribes like be forced to not get too precious with their possessions. Maybe, but we'll see. Oh no. Savage, thanks for the follow. Yeah, this is the new EVE Online that they're working on. This is EVE Frontier. It's currently in alpha. I tried to list it as EVE Frontier, but TikTok only has the EVE Online option since it's so new, so that's what it gets listed as. Yeah, this is the sister game. This is this kind of space horror survival MMO. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good, man. I do have referral codes if you are interested. Just shoot me a DM on TikTok and I'll send you one your way. They are also running a free trial right now, I think. Will, thanks, dude. I think if you just go to evefrontier.com right now, you can try it out for free for about 10 days. Yeah, that's why I love these. I love the design of these ships. They look very, very, very much like the old school Galdari for sure. And I mean, the Galdari have always had my favorite aesthetic. It is Eve in a different universe. Yeah, it's technically set in the Eve universe, but it's in a new map called the Frontier. So it's not New Eden. We don't really know where this is or when this is, but there are no Caldari or Amar or anything like that here. Yeah, it's New Eden. New Eden squared. Yeah, so we were talking about it the other day on stream. I'm liking it. I mean, it's reminiscent of like old school. Yeah, it's Eve Frontier. Very reminiscent of old school fucking Eve, where everybody was just mining like a fucking madman to just get resources. Um, but we were joking around that if like a trade hub gets established at some point, and people just start making like a mercantile market, that we should just call it Jita, but with a Y. Totally different. No relation to good old Caldari Jita. JYTA. The game is Eve Frontier. Yeah, that's one of the theories. Is like this is what happened on the other side of the Eve Gate after they were cut off. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the theories that like this is far in the future, or it's a parallel. It's literally like taking place parallel to what happened with what happened after the EVA broke. The only thing that throws a wrench in that is if you open up the map, we don't happen to live in a system that has three supermassive black holes orbiting one another, and that's what these things are. So probably not that. Um, but I am curious to see what the connection is going to be if there is one. So like right now, there's a couple of theories, right? That it's either far, far in the future, far, far in the past, or far, far on the side, in the sense that it's like a alternate universe. How the fuck do I get salt? Hey, anytime, bro. I'm honestly gonna wind down and probably head to bed. Getting sleepy, but shoot me a DM, dude. I'll send you the referral code, and yeah, I'm gonna catch some Z's and put the spec up again probably tomorrow. Honestly, there's a lot that I do not know about this shit. Your shipyard? Oh yeah. So you can make a battleship and a battle cruiser. Dang. Alright, dudes. I think I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for vibing. See you soon.